This is a strategy guide for a spam emailing campaign to market Himalayan salt lamps from WBM International. This keynote presentation is created by Amelia Depew for Professor Charlton's Marketing Law and Contracts course at Full Sail University. The CAN-SPAM Act, enacted by Congress in 2003, is designed to protect consumers from unwanted commercial emails and text messages. The CAN-SPAM Act is not just for bulk emails. Any email or text message that is for commercial purposes must meet CAN-SPAM requirements. The penalty for failing to meet these requirements? Up to $16,000 for each email or text message sent. Also, more than one person can be held legally responsible and incur the penalties. There may be criminal penalties for aggravated violations of the CAN-SPAM Act, meaning additional fines for the liable party or parties, and possibly jail time. Aggravated violations of the CAN-SPAM Act are accessing someone else's computer to send spam without permission, using false information to register for multiple email accounts or domain names, relaying or retransmitting multiple spam messages through a computer to mislead others about the origin of the message, harvesting email addresses or generating them through a dictionary attack, which is the practice of sending emails to addresses made up of random letters and numbers in the hopes of reaching valid ones, and taking advantage of open relays or open proxies without permissions. Spam email campaigns for business are technically speaking commercial speech. Commercial speech is protected by the First Amendment. One Supreme Court judge stated, "Thus, even a communication that does no more than propose a commercial transaction is entitled to the coverage of the First Amendment." Additionally, Virginia's Supreme Court concluded that bulk anonymous emails could sometimes be vehicles for protected speech. So, how effective are spam emailing campaigns? Let me touch on a few good reasons. In 2014, McKinsey & Company found that email marketing is 40 times better at acquiring new customers than social media. In 2013, Marketing Sherpa put out an email marketing report that stated 72% of people prefer promotional content through email, compared to 17% who prefer social media. And in 2015, DMA's National Client Email Report stated that email marketing has a return on investment of 3,800%. How will we make this campaign a success? First, we need to pay attention to timing. Certain target audiences have certain times of day that they read emails. Most people open emails between 8 p.m. and 12 a.m. This is the best time to send spam emails. Most people also open emails within an hour of arrival, which is another reason time of day is so important for a successful campaign. And also, most people click through emails on Friday night. This is the most beneficial time to send commercial emails, and it catches Saturday morning readers as well. Next, we want to have an efficient subject line. Subject lines are the first tool used to hook consumers. Subject lines between 60 to 70 characters are referred to as the dead zone. Research by Adestra shows that there's no increase in consumer action at this character length. Subject lines 70 characters and up engage click-through from recipients. And subject lines 49 characters and under have the best open rates, according to testing. And it's always best to keep it short. Personalized emails breed higher transaction rates. Use customer data to connect with consumers. And make your point. Provide a clear call to action and get out. 40% of email opens are on mobile devices. It's harder to read long emails in small fonts on mobile devices, so keep this in mind when creating the content. The most crucial thing is to keep it legal. The CAN-SPAM Act dictates that subject lines cannot be misleading or deceptive. Honesty complies with the law, and this builds trust. Identify the message as an ad. There's a lot of room to play with on how this is done, but it is a legal requirement. And use a real name, physical address, and email. Not only is it mandatory, it's just good business. Consumers need a way to reach WBM International, or they can't ask questions that might sway them to buy the Himalayan salt lamps or recommend them to their friends. And give an opt-out option for future emails. Recipients must have the choice to communicate with you or not, and then make sure to honor that opt-out request. And lastly, monitor the campaign for compliance. WBM International can be liable for what happens during the campaign, so it's important to monitor what's being sent out. Using this strategy as a guide, WBM International will have a successful spam emailing campaign to market their enormously popular Himalayan salt lamps. Of course, I want to give credit to all the sources I used for this presentation, and thank you for watching the strategy guide for a spam emailing campaign.